Hi friends, welcome again to Queen's Kitchen. Today's recipe which I'm going to share with you is called Shahi Paneer, and I just realized that I haven't actually shared many recipes of paneer which are really famous and very tasteful vegetarian food. Paneer can be used and in many of the recipes we eat. You can make lots of type of paneer like Shahi Paneer, Karai Paneer, and Paneer Tikka, which Paneer Tikka recipe I've already shared with you in my previous videos. So I will try to bring more recipes from paneer in my future videos. So let's go to the recipe today of Shahi Paneer, which is very simple to make and very delicious at the same time. It's exactly like the restaurant flavor which you normally go and eat in the restaurants. So let's go to the recipe and have a look at how do we make Shahi Paneer. For making Shahi Paneer in a pan, I'm just taking it roughly chopped onions, followed by some ginger, couple of green chilies, couple of tomatoes. You can just roughly chop them and just put it in a pan. And I'm adding some cashew nuts to it. And now the dry spices. First one goes is green cardamom, some cumin seeds, cloves, bay leaf, and a stick of cinnamon. Mix all these together. Bring it to boil, and then once it starts boiling, I'm adding some salt and some paprika to it. Now on a full flame, we'll just keep on boiling it and cover the pan until it goes half of the quantity and everything just gets tender and cooked properly. We'll just boil it like this. And now you can see the skin of the tomatoes is peeling off and everything looks nicely tender and cooked. I'm getting rid of bay leaf and a cinnamon stick before we blend this mixture. Their aroma is already in the mixture, so we don't need them anymore for the gravy, but rest of the stuff we can blend it like this. I'm using a steel blender, so I'm just so that I'm using it in a hot gravy. But if you don't have a steel blender, make sure you just cool down the mixture and then blend it, or you can also use the other mixture, the blender, to blend it into a nice fine gravy or a paste. So its consistency has to be creamy, nice, smooth gravy. Like this. So you can see there are no lumps or any vegetable chunks into it, and it turns out to be creamy, smooth texture. That's what we after. Now for the tempering, I'm taking another pan. In that I have taken some vegetable oil, and I'm adding some crushed garlic to it. So it's very easy recipe of Shahi Paneer. And now in a oil, I'm adding some turmeric powder, some paprika, and this is a best time and only time to add all the dry spices. to get the raw flavor out of it. So for dry spices, I'm adding some garam masala, some cumin powder and some coriander powder to it. So before adding our paste or creamy smooth gravy which we made, we make sure we all add all the dry spices before that, so that it get cooked in the oil nicely to get rid of that raw flavor. Otherwise it gets really strong in flavor, which doesn't taste really good. So now we bring it to boil, mix all these together. So after this point, we don't have to cook it for the long time, and I'm adding some water to get it into a little bit of thinner consistency. And I'm just adding some red food color just to give it a nice restaurant style color, which they normally add in Shahi Paneer, and this is the exactly color you will normally get of Shahi Paneer when you eat in restaurants. Now after this point, I will add dry fenugreek leaves, which I have crushed in my palms. This is the ingredient which gives really nice aroma. And after this, we will just mix this nicely to the gravy, and I will simmer the flame and then cover my gravy for another 5-10 minutes. Even though everything is nicely boiled and cooked earlier, but the spices and all the ingredients which we have added now has to be incorporated to get nice aroma and the flavor of gravy. So I'm covering my pan, and on simmer flame I'm boiling it for another 5-10 minutes. And now after approximately 10 minutes, my gravy is nicely done, and I can really smell the aroma in my kitchen of the gravy. It smells so good and so delicious. And at this point, now the last ingredient, which I'm going to couple of ingredients which are really important, and my secret ingredient is a honey. Instead of sugar, people do add sugar as well. You can add sugar, but in next time if you make Shahi Paneer, try to add honey instead of sugar. This gives very nice flavor, sweet flavor to the Shahi Paneer. And now I'm adding 1/4 cup of cream, full cream. These two ingredients goes into the gravy at very end, and at this point the gravy part is almost done, and you can prepare this gravy prior to serving, approximately a couple of hours before. And at the time of serving, you can bring it to boil again, add your paneer, which I have cut in a triangle shape, but you can also cut it in cubes, as whatever shape you like. And then you can add paneer into the gravy, and then you don't have, just mix it really gently. Don't mix it very hard on it, because paneer pieces are really tender and they can break very easily. And then just turn the flame off after one boil. You don't have to cook it for a long time, and you can always, I always do that. I'll make the gravy a couple of hours ago. In that time I get time for spices to mix well, and you get really delicious flavor, and also it thickens up really well before serving. Now my paneer is almost done. It's time to serve. I'm just garnishing it with some fresh cream and some coriander leaves. You can serve this Shahi Paneer with naan bread or roti or rice, and enjoy with your family. And I hope you like this recipe of Shahi Paneer, which is really simple to make. My plate of Shahi Paneer with naan bread and rice and some salad is all ready to go. I'm going to enjoy this, and I hope you will also enjoy when you make it at home. Let me know in the comment box that how you go, and I will see you next time with another interesting recipe. Until then, goodbye.